Ladies and gentlemen, hello, and you are watching TTV News, some latest events in the province. And now coming to details. Ladies and gentlemen, in the afternoon of April 11, 2024, the National University of Ho Chi Minh City and TayNinhTV Province held a meeting to exchange and consider and evaluate the feasibility and establishing the National University branch of Ho Chi Minh City in TayNinhTV Province, as well as a plan to survey human resources needs to have an appropriate support plan for resource development of TayNinhTV Province.
The Associate Professor Dr. Vũ Hải Quân, member of the Party Central Committee, Director of Ho Chi Minh City National University, and Mr. Nguyễn Thành Tâm, member of the Party Central Committee, Secretary Provincial Party Committee, Chairman of Provincial People's Council, and Mr. Nguyễn Thành Ngọc, Chairman of the Provincial People's Committee, to co-chair the meeting. At the meeting, the Ho Chi Minh City National University, TayNinhTV Province departments and entities have exchanged and discussed the opening of a university branch and the need for human resources to have the appropriate support plans to develop the resources of TayNinhTV Province. And concluding at the meeting, leaders of Provincial Party Committee and Provincial People's Committee acknowledged the opinions of schools under the Ho Chi Minh City National University. In the coming time, TayNinhTV Province will concretize the cooperation in human resource training, in addition, coordinating with Ho Chi Minh City National University to provide the postgraduate training for the officials and employees, training human resources for training in the firms of studying, working, and connecting to colleges and universities, and for the establishment of the City National University branch, Ho Chi Minh City in TayNinhTV Province. That is, the TayNinhTV Province hope to create the convenient conditions for the learners, but there must be objective scientific assessments and feasibility conditions.
In the morning of April 11, 2024, the delegation of leader TayNinhTV Province visited and congratulated the chairman and the pros belonging to the Muslim community in Tam Binh and Tân Châu district on the occasion of the end of Ramadan 2024.
The delegation led by Mr. Hồ Đức Hải, the chairman of the Vietnam Philanthropic Committee of TayNinhTV Province, to visit and congratulate the management board of Mosque Churches, Thanh Bình Mosque in Thanh Bình Commune district of Tam Binh, and Hội Thanh Cathedral of Tân Hội Commune, Tân Châu District, and Tân Phú Cathedral and Tân Phú Commune of Tân Châu District. At each place visited, on behalf of provincial leaders, Mr. Hồ Đức Hải, Vice Chairman of the Vietnam Philanthropic Committee of TayNinhTV Province, visited the house and gave the gifts to the members of the representative board and the management board of the cathedrals, the priests, the reputable people in the community, and the charm ethnic people in the province in general for the first stage, meaningful and happily during the month of Ramadan. He also hoped that in coming time, they will continue to accompany the party committee and the local authorities to actively participate in the patriotic campaigns and election movements, contributing to the successful implementation of the economic development tasks, society, defense, and security of the province. And on the morning of April the 11th, the Department of Justice organized a conference to hand over judicial work for the first quarter and deploy the workforce for the second quarter of 2024. Mr. Phạm Văn Đặng, Director of the Department of Justice, chaired the conference. At the conference, the delegates listened to the Department Office leaders' report on the situation and results of implementing judicial work in the first quarter and implementing the tasks in the second quarter of 2024. Discussing at the conference, the leaders of Justice Department of District South and TayNinhTV City praised the results achieved, difficulties and also obstacles, and proposed solutions for the implementation in the coming time. The leaders of departments of professional division discussed and provided guidance on the resulting local problems regarding judicial work tasks in the coming time. And speaking at the conference, Mr. Phạm Văn Đặng, Director of the Department of Justice, highly appreciated the efforts of the first quarter of 2024 work for the justice units in the province, and in the second quarter of 2024, it is necessary to strengthen propaganda on administrative reform, guide and removing the difficulties in the process of resolving administrative procedures.
On April 11, the Youth Union of Goyao District held the 7th Congress of the Vietnam Youth Union of Goyao District, term 2024-2029. This is the unit chosen by the Rongso Youth Union as district level point. Attending there were Mr. Trần Anh Tiến, Deputy Secretary of the Rongso Youth Union, Chairman of the Rongso Youth Union, with the participation of 150 official delegates and 100 invited delegates.
For the 2019 to 2024 term, the Goyao Youth organized, carry out many practical activities and movements, participating in the socio-economic development and protect the fatherland, volunteer for the community life and organize the wealth the movement. I love my fatherland. The program accompanying the young people to establish themselves and start a career, and the program building a strong Vietnam Youth Union, basically completing the targets and the tasks set out in the resolution. The 6th Congress of the Vietnam Youth Union of Goyao District has proposed, and the 7th Congress of the Vietnam Youth Union of Goyao District, term of 2024 and 2029, set out the 10 key targets, and the Congress and held in the 2 days for April the 11th and ended today, April the 12th of 2024.
In the morning of April 11, the Tây Ninh Provincial Farmers Associations coordinated with the U Minh Châu District Farmers Association and Phước Minh Commune Farmers Association to organize the disbursement of capital from the Provincial Farmers Support Fund for farmers members. Attending was Mrs. Lê Thị Ngọc Yến, Chairman of the Provincial Farmers Association. In this phase, Phước Minh Commune has 16 farmer members who are disbursed for each household of 33 million Vietnam đồng. The loan term is 24 months. The loan fees is 8.4% per year. The total amount disbursed this time is 528 million Vietnam đồng. From the borrowed capital, households will invest in 3 real livestock projects. Dear listeners, in order to promote fruit exports, Tây Ninh Province has been promoting the renting of planting area course for fruit trees. In the first quarter of 2024, the Department of Agriculture and Rural Development monitored, controlled product quality, traceability of crop products, supported the negotiations of 18 export growing area course on durian, mango, and logan trees with a total area of more than 226 hectares, exported to markets such as China, Australia, European Union, New Zealand, Korea, and the United States. The course are waiting for the importer country to approve the export proposal. Up to now, the home province has issued 15 export fruit tree growing area courses with a total area of nearly 102,000 hectares, in which 19 courses have been approved by the importing country for export on fruits such as bananas, jackfruit, mango, longan, durian, lemon, and 31 courses waiting for the import country's approval.
And on the morning of April the 10th, in addition to the consultation to elect additional and replacement members of the committee and appoint the position of chairman and vice chairmen of the 10th Provincial Vietnam Philan Front Committee term of 2019 to 2024, the conference of the 11th Provincial Vietnam Philan Front Committee has conducted the consultation on the draft contents of documents of the 11th Provincial Vietnam Philan Front Congress term of 2024 and 2029. To discuss, the conference agreed on the draft detailed plan for organizing the 11th Provincial Conference of the Vietnam Philan Front Committee in term of 2024 and 2029. It is expected that the conference will take place on 2 days from the 15th to the 16th of August of 2024 and with the participation of over 250 official delegates and 150 invited delegates. Speaking in conclusion, Mr. Phạm Hùng Thái, Permanent Deputy Secretary, Provincial Party Committee, Head of Provincial National Assembly Delegation, requested the Standing Board of the Provincial Vietnam Philan Front Committee to study and receive comments on the content of the projects and the draft documents to be presented at the conference. Continue to prepare the contents of the conference documents and conditions to ensure the successful organization of the 11th Provincial Conference of the Vietnam Philan Front In particular, the draft political report presented and the contrast must objectively reflect the focus of the front's work during the past term, based on the actual situation, forecast, and development orientation of the province to set out goals and tasks to be implemented in the new term that are practical and feasible, consistent with the province's overall development goals. And recently, the Provincial People's Committee issued an official dispatch implementing the management and use of electronic invoices for petroleum business and retail activities in the province. Accordingly, the Provincial People's Committee requested the Department of Industry and Trade, Provincial Police, Department of Information and Communications, Department of Plan and Investment, the Department of Science and Technology, and the Market Management Department to establish interdisciplinary delegations work directly with businesses and petroleum retail stores to grasp the reality of implementing the electronic invoice issuance, for it shows the actual technical infrastructure, the level, and the ability to respond. Responding to implementation of electronic invoices for its sales of on local gasolines and oil retail stores, work with the businesses to provide solutions for the using of electronic invoices for petroleum business and retail activities. At the same time, promptly wraps the new forms of fraud regarding electronic invoices in general and electronic invoices for petroleum business in particular for the purpose of illegally gaining profits or appropriately state tax money to obtain timely prevention solutions and handling according to the regulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, this year Khmer People Lunar New Year will take place from April 13 to 15, 2024. Currently in the Khmer area in the province, the people are preparing to welcome the joyful and warm traditional New Year. This is the biggest and most anticipated ceremony of the year for the Khmer people.
Tân Đông Khmer Mưu, Tân Châu district, one of the localities where a large number of Khmer people live, is concentrated in three hamlets of Cao Ốt, Tam Pho, and Su Yam. Over the years, thanks to the party and state's interest in investing in the development of transport infrastructure, education, scientific and technical transfer, facilitating access to policy-graded capital sources, the life of the Khmer ethnic group here has become more and more prosperous. The Lunar New Year is a long-standing traditional custom of the Khmer people. These days, the atmosphere is very happy. Khmer people focus on cleaning, decorating houses, shopping for the new clothes, as well as preparing gifts to celebrate death. Every year, people also prepare from half the month ago, such as money, clothes, or buying traditional Khmer dishes. People have to buy its own that is to prepare to celebrate that every year happily. Children and grandchildren gather to love their parents, as well as worship is an important place. That's the most respected version. For the Khmer people during the traditional Tet holidays of Chon to Nam Thame, the temple is an extremely important place to perform traditional rituals. The pagoda ceremony at the beginning of the year, as well as many other Khmer festivals, contain stories with deep meanings about religions and life. In her free time, she also goes to the temple with everyone to clean and decorate in the pagoda to be beautiful, so that everyone when coming to the temple organize the new year. Let's focus on cleaning and decorating the temple beautifully, so that everyone can come to take pictures. If the temple is beautiful, they will come next year. Hopefully, brothers and sisters near and far will gather with us at Cao Ốt Pagoda, enough of us to be ready to welcome. On the occasions of the new year, I wish everyone a prosperous business and good health. In the new year, I also wish for their spirit and health to be happy. The days of the Lunar New Year of the cloud create more cohesion, solidarity, cohesion of village love, and the spirit of community solidarity. Besides, the Lunar New Year of the cloud is also an opportunity for the Khmer people to send their dreams of happiness, a sense of goodness and gratitude to their ancestors, grandparents, and parents during the year.
And ladies and gentlemen, April is the month that businesses will begin to announce their first quarter business results. However, looking at the developments of the stock market and the 2023 financial statements of businesses, experts are skeptical. Assessing the prospect of profit growth in this first quarter of businesses is very promising to gain momentum for the next quarters of the year. This is the recently published 2023 financial report of a manufacturing enterprise listed on the stock market. The inventory and receivables items recorded at a growth for up to 18% over the same period last year. This shows a recovery in orders. 2024 plan is growing from 5 to 7% compared to 2023, and it is a relatively optimistic scenario compared to the current actual situation. By the time currently, it is clear that in the first quarter of 2024, we have had a recovery in goods volume and created jobs for the workers. Meanwhile, with the listed companies in the service sector, export manufacturing enterprises, experts believe that business results in the first quarter and the whole year will have a gradual recovery. The low profits of the first quarter of 2023 combined with many macro advantages are the basis for businesses to expect good growth in the beginning of this year. The story of a more positive profit outlook, or there are things that are still better from now until the end of the year. For example, related industry groups to export and production such as textile, garments and seafood. The gradually clarifying profit picture will help investors evaluate the growth potential of businesses as well as challenges in the coming time. However, when profit information is announced, it is often not accompanied by an increase in stock prices. Therefore, during the business result announcement season, investors are advised to manage risks more carefully and avoid buying and selling to change the general market sentiment.
Bamboo with the advantage of easy to roll, light care, long investment costs can be harvested all year round. The model of growing bamboo for bamboo has been being promoted by many farmers in the province. Economic efficiency, and typically in Cầu Khởi Commune, U Minh Châu district, many farmers after converting to growing bamboo for bamboo shoot have brought higher economic efficiency than some other crops.
Mr. Nguyễn Thanh Hà family's Cầu Khởi Commune, U Minh Châu district is one of the households that are growing bamboo for bamboo shoot, bringing a good income to the family. After 7 years of growing bamboo for bamboo shoot, the economic efficiency has been superior to some other groups. On average, 2 hectares of his family bamboo cultivation. In a 1 year, yielded about 72 tons of bamboo shoot minus his family expenses, which make a profit of more than 100 million Vietnamese đồng per year. The harvest throughout the years is about 50 to 60 tons each month. If calculated according to favorable conditions like this reverse season, the average is about 2 tons of bamboo shoot per day. If the season is favorable, the harvest is 5 to 6 tons per day. In a favorable condition, the price of bamboo shoot is only about 3,000 Vietnamese đồng per 1 kilo, and the opposite season is about 13,000 Vietnamese đồng per 1 kilo. Currently, Mr. Hà families and households are growing research bamboo to get a bamboo shoot, which the characteristic of this row has many advantages such as it doesn't take much care, the investment cost isn't high, and it is suitable for local cultivation conditions, so it is easy to replicate. The reverse season is quite favorable. It is difficult when the favorable color competes with other bamboo shoots. When I shoot away, I can stop leaving the damaged shoot like that. I will have a loss. Thus, there is a proposal to build a factory, sell wood for me to process and dry for more convenience. If there is a warehouse, the corporation machinery will be more active. When the bamboo is down in rise, we can process non-passively about bamboo shoot. Currently, the cooperative is building a quick project, and wherever the people committees has also support for the investment process. In the coming time, Cầu Khởi Agriculture Service Cooperative will continue to maintain and develop the model of growing bamboo for bamboo shoots, but local government doesn't encourage people to convert massively to avoid falling into the situation of supply exceeds demand.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today TTV News. Thank you for watching and see you next time.